What's good, everyone? Happy Friday. Hopefully, y'all doing well and doing what you're doing. You know what I mean? Keep grinding and keep hustling because that's the way we gotta be. Is what we gotta do in life, all right? To move forward and keep pushing. But check this out. This is a story that I wanted to. I was thinking. I don't know what I came across yesterday or what I saw, but then it made me think about this sort of idea to do this sort of video about, like, at least I know about 3 videos throughout my whole time, at least with the label that I was with, by myself, or from what happened. You know what I mean? That usually when you have unreleased music, unreleased videos, whoever has it, they still have it. If it's the artist himself or the producer, it's their choice whether or not throughout the years, maybe one day they'll release it, right? Oh, this is the unreleased music, like I have done several times. I released several songs which never got released, but I put it on albums here and there, or even on free mixtapes. Feel free to check that out. Or videos, you know what I mean? Could also be like music videos, right? Or old footage of artists you never thought, like Tupac, right? So there's still footages of him still popping out here and there, not knowing it's him or not, but stuff like that, right? So here's are the 3 videos that I know about that never got released, at least to my knowledge, or I don't know whatever happened when doing this, but only towards one video I know about, and I'm gonna get to it. That'll be the first video that I'll talk about. Now, when I was with Double Edge Music, right? Already, whoever knows about that story knows about it. Whoever don't, feel free to check out my other videos about that when I was with the record label with some other artists and from what had happened. You know what I mean? But at this time, when I was with this label, I was going to go visit family in Guatemala. I don't know for how long, but I know, I'm pretty sure that was the last time that I kind of went and visit my family over there, like stepped foot in Guatemala. You know what I mean? I still keep in touch with them, of course, you know, but physically going over there. When I was about to go over there, I let my producer know at the time, like, hey, would it be a good idea if you make a beat? You know what I mean? I record something before I leave with the beat, and then I'll go over there, record some stuff over there, come over here, record some stuff over here, and make a video off of it somehow. You know what I mean? Like the difference from here and over there type of thing. And he was I can't remember, he was like good with it off the jump, but as what do you call it, like a few days went on, he said hell yeah, he made the beat for it, and this is a song that I'm talking about. You see the style? Because I told him if he could put some Guatemala type of music to make it sound that type of like way, you know what I mean? At least to the best of his knowledge. So he came up with that beat, I came up with that song. Knucklehead grew now in the barrio. A touching song for me, you know, when I wrote it and recorded it. But if you haven't heard that song, feel free to check it out. It's called No More, from the album Life in General. So when that song was made, it was recorded. I went to Guatemala. I did shoot the video because I have family members there that kind of helped me out shooting the video on some spots, some locations. You know, so certain times when I was available, because I was there to visit family, but kill 2 birds with 1 stone type of thing. You know what I mean? Came back, shot some more clips with my daughter too, because that's when my daughter was a baby, because I remember those footages, and that's why it bothered me the hell, because what had happened at the end, after I shot those footages in Guatemala, I came back, shot footages with me and my daughter, going with the story, what I'm trying to tell with this song, and from the video, from the 2 places and family, the tape got lost somehow, man. I was looking everywhere for this freaking tape. Tore down everything that my pad where I lived, you know, because at that time I was still with my cousin in Eagle Rock, when it was just me and him, and I had my studio set up over there. But somehow, in some ways, that tape got lost. I mean, so I don't know. So somebody out there has that footage, and if you do and you find it, you know, it's one of those little black tapes, you know, those DV tapes, I think what it's called. But that's what happened with that one. So because of my dumbness, and I don't know where I remember doing it, or I just misplaced it somewhere, it got lost, I accidentally threw it in the trash, I don't know. But the thing is, who knows what could have happened with that video. From Guatemala, from over here, my daughter when she was like baby, and the story I was trying to like put together with the song. So that was one video, alright? The second one is kind of interesting because this is when, like I'm saying, I was with the label Double Edge, right? With Mr. Triple I, Dinero, Risky, Troubles, you know, all the homies right there. You know what I mean? Even Shady Boy when he was on board, but I don't think he was not. This was before he came in the scene with us. I know it was Triple I and Dinero were performing. I can't really recall. It was with the Tumbados or then for the Cells, because we went on different shows. Like I'm saying, we were always hustling, and I was always a part with them to go over there. Kind of, even I'm not in the song at those point in time yet, showing the homies support. You know what I mean? Or being one of the rides. You know, taking some of the homies. You know, to go show support and love. So, but at one of these events when the homie Triple I and Dinero were performing, this homie came right here, right? Homie Spider. Now, I never knew who this dude was, you know what I mean? He came across, but the reason why I'm bringing this up, because the homie was cool, he was feeding me, and what we did with what he did was going around shooting, interviewing us, like, or interviewing artists or people that were there. Because he knew, like, I guess the people that, the label that we were with, like Triple I, Dinero, because I remember them also, he's also interviewing them. I remember him recording me, asking me some questions and stuff like that. So I could just imagine me being 19, 20 at that time. And of course him grinding himself. But I was just always curious about that sort of video, that sort of interview, or that documentary that you're doing, Spider. You know what I mean? And if you see this, or somebody ever come across to you in that way, like, is it true that you ever like interviewed this sort of artists at sort of concert like years ago, and one of them has to be me over here? Just curious if that ever got released, because want to know what was the topics about, or what was even said, you know? But much love, homie. Keep on grinding to all the homies out there. The third video is kind of interesting, and what I mean by that, once again, with the homies, right there with the label, right? And our producer, also messed around with low profile records, or used to before he messed around with us, but he still had that sort of connections. You know what I mean? And the reason how I know that, because he brought over one of the low profile artists to South Central. All right, now this is me and the label, and the producer, like I'm saying, brought that homie from Low Profile Records to South Central. So because we were gonna do a music video, it was already talked about, it was already said, you know. Kind of took a while for the homie to get out of his car, I guess, to feel comfortable, but what do you call it? It was done. We went to several places in South Central, right there, and did a music video. You know, shot a few scenes and everything. I never seen the video afterwards though. I don't think that video ever got released, edited, or nothing. You know what I mean? And much love to this artist and everything. And if you're still hustling and everything, keep grinding, homeboy. But I'm pretty sure this was a song from the video. If I'm being wrong about this, feel free to let me know. But I recall that we did a video together. Well, not a music. It was a music the homie did. But because since I was trying to find a song, I noticed who he featured on the song, so it had to be this song, and I'm gonna play it. And you always remember this, because I do. Now, these are just some stories I'm just bringing it up, you know what I mean? Because it's my life. You know, this is a part of my life, my music journey in a sort of way, and what I've been through in places that I never thought I was going to see, people I never thought I was going to meet, you know what I mean, go through in life, you know what I mean? And it's a blessing when you get to meet certain people and certain things like that. You know, maybe business didn't go through, or we didn't blow up together, but just the interaction and knowing, all right, you know what I mean? Because I was trying to put myself in that world, in that music world. Whoever was involved, whoever wants to mess around, whoever wants to make that money, trying to make something happen, let's work, let's get together, let's try to get this going, you know what I mean? But this is the homie right here. And I'm pretty sure this was the video that never got released, that was shot with us in Double Edge Records in South Central. And then the reason why I'm saying I think is the song, because who he featured. Big Capone. For those that know about Big Capone, know about Big Capone. For those that don't, all I can say is, if you want to do some research one day, if you're bored, go ahead. But at the end of the day, is it's much love and respect to everybody. I just want to do this video real quick, something different, something that I felt would be interesting to hear. Otherwise, you never know what happened. Especially about the video that I did in Guatemala with family, brought it over here with my daughter, like being a baby, man. And that's one thing that bothered me too, because it was her everything on that tape. That the homie Spider, you know what I mean, and this homie, you know what I mean, like stuff that we did, stuff that we were part of, but I never got to see the end result of it. Besides the tape that I lost, which was my fault. But hopefully this one day could resurface. So somebody out there has it, sees me, recognizes me, knows about the story, hit me up. I would love to have that cassette back, man, or find it. But much love. Hopefully y'all have a good weekend, right? It's nice and beautiful. It's going to be freaking hot right here in Southern California. So stay fresh out there, you know what I mean? 1 or 2 beers ain't bad, pero drink some agua, you know what I mean? Stuff that'll keep you nice and hydrated. Alright, y'all, be safe. Much love to the next one. And we got more coming soon, alright? Peace.